Greetings, tubers. MZ here for Who's the Savage Now? Who's the savage now? Who's the savage now? Not me. Maybe you, not me. Making some phone calls earlier. It's hard. My laptop's in the shop right now. Excuse me, I can't speak English. In the shop right now, and so I'm having to do everything on my phone, which makes it real fun and interesting and challenging. But I got some clips to play for you if you want to listen. It's about South Korea. It's about animal rights advocacy. It's about corrupt businesses, corrupt government officials. It's about a corrupt industry, a corrupt, evil industry of dog meat. The horrors, a horror show, a nightmare for the dogs. It's just another gray, overcast, chemtrailed day here in LA, but it's another day in hell, absolute hell for the dogs and cats of South Korea and China and Indonesia and Vietnam. My thoughts go out to all the animals suffering everywhere in every country, here in America even. I made a bunch of phone calls today to Republic of Korea consulates in various cities, and to a person, they all avoid the question. All of them avoid the question. Here are the top 4 answers. Ready? I don't know. I don't eat dog. It's not common. And no, they don't. They flat out lie. Consulate employees flat out lie about the situation, the dog meat situation over there. So you know they're ashamed, they're embarrassed. They don't even discuss it. I was talking with one woman. Give me this, give me that. I was talking with one lady, and let's see, where was that? Dallas. She was quite unfriendly. She tried to get me to go to the website. I had her on the phone first thing in the morning. She's like, "Go to the website, but don't bother me." I was like, wanted to ask about a visa. Go to the website, don't bother me, you peasant, American. Dallas 20.
안녕하십니까? 주 델러스 출장소입니다. Hello, thank you for calling the Consular Office of the Republic of Korea in Dallas. 한국어 안내는 1번을, 영어 안내는 2번을 눌러주십시오. For Korean, press 1. For English, press 2.
They have an operator and they have a visa department.
Carefully and choose from one of the following options. If you need the information to be repeated at any time, please press 9. To speak to the operator, press 0 at any time.
So you can go straight to the operator.
Calling the operator. Please wait a moment.
This is the operator. She's Korean, I think, but she's got a British accent. Check this out.
네, 안녕하십니까. 델러스 영상 안경문 임직원입니다.
Hello?
Hello, how can I help you?
Yeah. Do I need a visa to travel to Korea?
Can I ask your nationality?
American.
So if you think you have American valid passport, you don't have to get a visa if you stay less than 3 months.
3 months?
Yeah.
Okay, wow, that's great. And is it pretty easy to get around over there if you don't speak Korean? For instance, getting a taxi or ordering in a restaurant, for example?
After you got into Korea?
Yeah.
I cannot guarantee, but most of people, they can speak English, but not fluently, but they can.
Okay. And speaking of restaurants, is it true? I've heard rumors. Do they eat dogs over there?
Pardon?
Do they eat dogs over there? I've heard some rumors and seen some videos.
I don't eat, but I don't know.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Okay. He was a nice guy, but they should know. They should have an answer. They should have an answer. I'm sorry. You should have an answer for that question. Republic of Korea consulate employees, even at the lowest levels, you should have an answer. I'm an American. I'm calling. Maybe I want to go for the Olympics. I want to know. And I've heard rumors that maybe they're not up on the animal rights issues. I want to know, is it common? And these people are lying to them. I don't know. It's not common. That was Dallas. That was the guy. Where was the lady? Where was the lady? Very unpleasant lady. There we go. Atlanta, 22. Check this lady out. Real unpleasant. I mean, not impolite, but she wasn't having a good day or something. I don't know. A lot of calls, a lot of people aren't in. I left a lot of messages. I just read my letter onto the message.
You have reached the Korean Consulate General Office in Atlanta. 영사관 위치, 여권, 비자, 병역, 각종 확인 및 신고 등 민원 안내를 받고자 하실 경우 총영사관 웹사이트 www.koreanconsult.org를 이용하시거나 1번을 누르시고
I'm glad they say www. I wouldn't remember to put that in.
You may visit online at www.koreanconsult.org for general information. If you know your party's extension or for staff directory, press 3. For more options in English, press 2 or 0 at any time.
Just give us the operator, please. Here we go. She's got a British accent. This was very unique. And she's like, couldn't care less, doesn't even want to talk to me. Go to the website. Hello?
여보세요?
Hello?
네, 여보세요?
Hello, do you speak English?
Yes, I do.
Oh, I was wondering if I needed a visa to go to Korea.
Yes. Have you ever checked out our website first?
Oh, no, not yet.
I'd recommend you to look around our website first because you need to prepare quite lots of documents. So check out our website first, and then if you have any further questions, could you call me back?
Okay. Well, I just had a couple of quick questions about, as an American tourist, whether I need a visa or not to go there for the Olympics.
Within 90 days, you don't need any visa.
90 days. Okay. And once you're there, if you don't speak Korean, is it pretty easy to get around? For example, getting a taxi or ordering in a restaurant?
Yes.
It is?
Yeah, they have English translator service.
Oh, that's great. And is it true, do they eat dogs over there?
Pardon?
Do they eat dogs over there?
No.
They don't?
No.
Oh, that's good, because I've heard some rumors and stuff that that they serve dog meat soup in some of the restaurants there. But
that's rare.
It's rare?
I've never eaten dog before in Korea.
You never have eaten it? But some people do?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
You're not sure. Are you an official? Are you?
Okay, is it regarding visa questions or about eating questions?
Well, it initially was about visa, but now we're on to the dog meat thing. Are you an employee of the consulate there?
Pardon?
Are you an employee of the consulate there in Atlanta?
Yes.
So you're an official representative of the consulate there, and you don't have an idea?
Please.
Yeah.
So may I help you?
Hi, I'm wondering about the official position of the Republic of Korea on the dog meat industry in Korea.
I couldn't really speak as to the position. Is there something you had a query about?
That was it. What is the official position of the Republic of Korea on the dog meat industry in South Korea that exists there?
I see. If you'd like to send an inquiry by email, I'm sure we can see if we can get a response for you.
Okay, well, who would I send that to?
Okay, it's the email Atlanta at mofa
Uh-huh.
.go
Uh-huh.
.kr.
Okay, and who do I address that to?
That is our general email. It will be directed to the appropriate person.
And who would that be?
I could not say which individual it would be
Well,
directed
then
to.
how would the person that receives the email know how to do that if you don't know that?
They would direct it according to internal office directive.
What is your exact title then?
I'm an executive assistant.
Executive assistant. Okay, so who receives the emails there?
So one of the other assistants here.
Okay, and they know who to send it to, but you don't?
Yes, they would. They would direct it to the appropriate individual.
Okay. Are you aware of the dog meat industry in South Korea?
I am, yes.
And don't you think that the embassies should have an official position on that, whether they're for it or against it? Or the lady that I spoke to first initially said it didn't exist there.
I see. I couldn't say who you spoke with before.
The woman that answered the phone, the operator, she didn't.
Okay.
She said it didn't exist. People don't eat dog initially, and then she sort of slowly said it's rare.
Okay.
So I'm just saying that it's a problem that exists there, and don't you think there should be an official position from the official source of information on Korea on American soil about that topic?
I could not say. I have not been informed of an official position.
I'm just saying, on your own, don't you think that would be a good idea? I mean, is it not a reasonable question for me to ask of the official source of Korean information on U.S. soil?
Of course, you're always welcome to contact us with inquiries.
Well, that's what I'm doing right now, but I'm not getting any answer from you. Other than your email address, which there's nobody with a name that responds to. I'm getting a little frustrated.
I can understand.
Okay. Well, is there anyone else I can talk to other than the executive assistant? Maybe somebody up a little higher that could answer?
Honestly, the best way to get a response would be to email, sir.
Okay, and I want to address it to somebody. Do you understand my desire to address the email to somebody, not just to whom it concerns?
I do understand, yes.
But you're unable or unwilling to give me.
You're welcome. You're welcome. The problem is that the person it would be directed to, I could not tell you who it is. So I could
is
give
there
you a name,
anybody?
but it would not be accurately informed, and I would hate to do that.
Is there anybody that could tell me who that person would be that would receive that email regarding the official position of the Republic of Korea on the dog meat industry in South Korea? Is there anybody in the embassy that could give me that name?
Well, and I'm sorry, but you're not actually contacting the embassy. You're contacting the
Consulate.
local consulate.
Okay.
So I could not point you to the correct person at the embassy either. The embassy is in Washington, D.C., and I'm not familiar with their staffing. I'm sorry.
This is not a concern for embassy or consulate executive assistants or anybody there, it seems like. This is just
I have not been informed of an official position, and I could not speak for the Korean government as to their official position on this matter now.
Is this discussed at all in your meetings? There?
I could not say what's officially discussed. I am informed of specific information on a needed basis, and this is not a topic I have ever been informed of our official position. I'm sorry.
Do you agree with me that there should be one?
I couldn't really speak as to whether the Korean government should have an official position on something that's a bit above my...
Cuts out there, but we finished it politely enough. She was nice. she just had no answers, which is odd. Which is odd for a representative of a country to have no answers about an ongoing issue in your country, and particularly an official position. That's all I was asking for. What's the official position? Not lies. I don't want to hear lies. I'm calling the Republic of Korea Consulate to get truthful, accurate information about traveling there. Potentially. I could be an Olympic diehard fan and want to go there, but I could be also a dog lover too and not want to experience anybody eating dogs, being mean to dogs, torturing dogs, anything like that. And if I was to see that, I would, leave the country immediately and want all my money back. And there they are lying. These frontline consulate embassy people, they're lying to people that call in. And I'm upset about it. That they don't have the dignity, they don't have the respect to face it, to talk about it, to answer a simple question about it. The fact that they're so embarrassed about it and avoid it means that it's so horrific, so embarrassing, so shameful that's the reaction. That's like if you wanted to talk about pedophilia with somebody, that's the exact same. If somebody in Korea was accused, the president or a high government official was accused of pedophilia, and you tried to talk to him about that, that's the exact same reaction you would get. Send us an email, try to get back to you. Well, who's in charge of the emails? Well, it's according to inter-office directives. There's no names over there. I mean, I'm tired of it.
Thank you for calling the Korean Consulate General in Los Angeles. 모든 통화 내용은 더 나은 서비스 개선을 위해 녹음될 수 있습니다. Your call may be recorded and monitored for quality of service. 한국어 안내는 1번을 눌러주세요. For English, press 2. Please hold 해드리겠습니다. 이런 오후에 대한 부대 표시한
This lady I called before and asked the very same question because she gave me the very same answer, but she didn't remember me. They probably get a lot of calls, so it'll take them a while to figure out this guy's called before. But they all have the same answer. Hello? 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 Do you speak English?
Yes.
Do I need a visa to visit Korea as an American tourist?
Up to 90 days, you don't have to get a visa.
Oh, 90 days.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
Okay.
And once there, is it easy to get around if I don't speak Korean?
What?
Is it easy to get around in places if I don't speak Korean?
I don't know. You have to ask the maybe tourism center. I will give you a number.
Okay, wait. One more question.
Okay.
Speaking of restaurants, is it true? Do they eat dogs over there?
Maybe they can give you some information. I will give you tourism center number.
You don't know about that?
Yeah, I'm not sure because I haven't not in Korea at least 10 years.
10 years. Oh.
Yes.
Well, when you were there, did they eat dogs when you were there?
I don't think so, but you have to ask the tourism center. I will give you a number.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, 323.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on just a second.
Very nice, very polite lady, but again, unable, unwilling, embarrassed, ashamed to even discuss it, or admit it that it exists there, and that's incorrect information that they're giving out, if not bold-faced lies. And from an official government, consulate situation, I mean, that's pretty. There's got to be something about being truthful and honest with the people that you're giving information to. It could be like a violation or something, I would think. But again, my other point here is that South Korea should have an official position. The government should have an official position on the dog meat industry, the horrific, barbaric, medieval dog industry that exists there. We know it exists. I've been there. I've seen it. I know it exists there. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube. Put in dog meat industry, cruelty. It doesn't take long to get to the heart of that situation. And then contrast that with the phone calls of the consulate representatives that I just played for you. I don't know. It's not common. I don't think so. I don't know. I haven't been there. No. So that's just a sample of. So it's hard to get them on the line sometimes because a lot of times it goes straight to voicemail. But I just read them my letter, so I feel that's a victory as well. I did talk to one nice guy in Detroit today, a really nice guy, the honorary consul there. He's a volunteer, he said, but he did agree with me, and he thought it was a good question. That why wasn't there an official position about it from the government? There should be. It's glaringly absent. And these consulate frontline representatives look like idiots. They look like complete idiots, not able to even talk about it. They should be able to talk about it. They should be able to admit it exists, and not try to put a happy face on it and brush it off to the side. No more. Let's get another opinion on this. Let's see what Jesse Waters, the prostitute monkey on Fox News, has to say. Jesse, what do you think about animal rights? Do you think we should be good stewards of the earth and treat the animals humanely?
So, why should I be a good neighbor to a squirrel?
Ask an idiot, get an idiotic answer. What else do we got? Oh, Hyundai had a recall last spring. And
Kia Motors are being forced to recall nearly 250,000 vehicles, the first time the government has issued a compulsory recall. The Ministry of Land, Infrastructure and Transport ordered the sister companies on Friday to recall some 240,000 units of 12 models that were found to have faulty parts, including vacuum pipes, parking brake lights, and others. The models include some of the car makers' most popular ones, the Sonata, the Genesis, and the Santa Fe. This comes after a hearing on Monday in which Hyundai and Kia refused to accept the government's recall requests made last month. The automakers argue that the defects are not critical to the safety of the drivers or the passengers. It was the first time a local automaker had refused a government recall request and for hearings to be held on the subject. However, the ministry said, considering the company's previous recall cases and the safety of consumers, it decided to make the recall compulsory. The car makers said they humbly accept the order and will do their best to regain consumer trust and satisfaction. The two are required to submit a recall plan to the ministry within the next 25 days. They also have to put public notices in newspapers and notify car owners of the recall plans by post within 30 days. Meanwhile,
So there you go. Hyundai and Kia are above the law, or so they think. They thought the government said, "Hey, you got to fix these cars." The company said, "Nah, I don't think so." Then the government said, "Oh yeah, you do. We're going to make it compulsory." And they said, "Oh, okay. If you're going to get tough with us." And the government said, based on your safety recall record, the fact that you've had so many in the past, we're going to go ahead and make this one. We're going to go ahead and push for this one. Maybe it was true. Maybe it didn't affect the safety of the drivers or but who knows? And Hyundai and Kia are saying, they're thinking they're above the law. No. That was last spring, April, May-ish, I found. And then, so what should we do about all this? David Seaman breaks it down for us. David Seaman of Fulcrum News. Also, you can find him on YouTube. David Seaman breaks it down. What should we do, David? 16. What should we do? Oh. Okay. I'm working on a makeshift studio here. Working on a fly-by-night situation.
You continue fucking with crypto in South Korea. To my 166,000 subscribers, many of them are wealthy. Wealthy wealthy Western consumers, many, if not literally all of them, I'm going to initiate a boycott against South Korean companies. We won't buy Samsung phones. We prefer iPhone anyway. We won't buy Samsung or South Korean made washers or dryers or cars, right? Kia vehicles have been getting more and more popular in the U.S. We will boycott you all, right? You have no idea what happens when the whole MAGA hive mind comes down hard on your industry or your country. We don't need South Korean cars here, right? I drive a Ford. It runs beautifully. I love supporting an American company here. We don't need your cars. We don't need your washers and dryers, right? We have companies here in the U.S. like Carrier that make good washers and dryers, and they hire our own, right? They hire our own people, our own fellow citizens. Between a washer or dryer made by a company in a country that hates crypto or a company that's based right here in the good old US of A, guess what? We're going to start boycotting all South Korean shit, all the South Korean companies at Best Buy. We just won't spend our money. You're offended by our crypto wealth? Then guess what? I'm not converting any of that crypto wealth into this and then spending it to buy shit made by South Korean companies. And again, if they keep it up, so help me God, I will be the one to start a massive boycott against the entire country of South Korea. We need literally nothing that they make, right? And at least in the case of cars, no offense if you drive a Kia, because they're actually excellent made cars in my opinion for the price. But I drive a Ford and it blows them out of the fucking sky, right? We don't need their cars. We don't need their imported washers and dryers. We don't need their buggy smartphones. We will blow them out of the water if they keep coming after our crypto. And it's not just me, right? I represent the silent majority.
Thanks, David, for that summary of what we should do regarding not just crypto but also the dog meat industry there. If they want to lie, if they want to pretend it doesn't exist, if they want to, just sweep it under the rug again and again and again and again, don't buy Korean products. We don't need them. Don't buy them. If you have a smartphone, if you have a Korean smartphone, don't buy one again the next time you trade up. Then if you have a Korean car, don't buy another Korean car. Buy an American car. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to support this channel. And let me know what you think in the comment section below with your questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, confessions, and complaints. Ciao for now.